Oh, good morning, friends. My name is Sean Carlson. I am from Williams Lake, British Columbia, Canada. This video is being put onto Facebook, is also being put onto YouTube. This is only going to be seen by my friends and some people of the world who are interested in watching this. So, some of you have had questions as to what I have here in my house. From the other videos that I have had on YouTube and Facebook, I have received comments and compliments as well as questions as to certain things I have in my household. So I made a collage of all the stuff that you've been asking about, and I'm going to be going through this piece of paper with me as I explained you my house. Not like I really need to, but some of you have had questions that you wanted answered. So let's begin, shall we? First of all, the bedroom. Yes, this is a log bed. I made this myself in the year of 2000. I had put this together in the backyard of where I live. It is put together in a way that this here, the mattress sits on a piece of wood that with a plywood on top of it, an L slot shaped piece of log with a vertical cut and a horizontal cut. They're 90 degrees to each other, and I did this with a chainsaw, and then I grinded it nice and smooth here. What I did do, unfortunately, was I accidentally made it 8 inches too long. As you can see, there's an 8-inch length right there that I could have closed up quite nicely. The underside of this bed is held together with pieces of wood that go across from end to end, and then I got a piece of plywood that sits on top of those so the mattress doesn't fall through those pieces of board. Anyhow, the way it is made, I designed it so that way this can tuck nicely into there, just like that, nice and tight. That's the way it is supposed to look, and for some of my coworkers, yes, those are pockets. This was in the year of 2000 when I started as a log home builder. I was watching everybody as they build stuff like that, but this is a 3/4 inch hole for the bolt that I got in there holding it together. There's one right there and there's one right there. Those two holes are 1 inch difference. Like this is 1 inch higher, this one here is 1 inch lower, and I only got one that is into there. And to prevent that from turning this log here, what I have is brackets. That's it. This isn't grounded because I didn't give a shit. This was just the bed, only I'm going to see this. But for some of you who wanted to know how well this bed holds when you're moving and shaking on it, it holds pretty good. To be honest, I have had sex with 46 women on this particular bed, so just think of 46 people standing on top of this bed and it still holds. That's it for the bedroom. Now for the kitchen. Some of you want to know what I have in my fridge. Well, here's a look of the fridge. That is it right there, the fridge and the microwave. There's nothing much in the fridge because I'm a single person. And as a result of being a single person, I don't keep it full. The reason why I don't keep it full is because there's nobody else that lives here but me. Some of you want to know what I have in the cupboards. This is what it is. Plates, glasses, cereal, syrup, popcorn, and what the hell ever. The cupboards are not as full as the fridge for the same reason, because I only keep things stocked up if I know I am having company. I don't like stuff to go bad in my house, so I only keep enough provided for myself. Now the bathroom. What do I have for clones? One of you wanted to know what I have for clones. Well, right there we have a product called Preferred Stock by Stetson. Right there, that is Old Spice. Right there, that is called Cool Water by Davidoff. Right there is Polo Blue, Polo Black, Underarm Deodorant, and Alberto European Hairspray. Sometimes before I go to work, I go and douse myself in these, and one of my coworkers was telling me that, Carlton, you wear too much cologne, I can hardly breathe. Big deal. Now, a train set. One of you had a question about my train set, or whether or not it worked. Yes, it does work, and this is the size compared to my hand of the actual train that I have. It is an N-scale train set that I have, and this is put onto a 4x8 sheet of plywood. And what I did was I went and custom made a shelf that goes under the desk. Just like that. It pulls out nicely. And these here are switches. This here is the controller that turns it on. Look at it go. So the train, oh shit, moves just like that. There we go. Track is a bit dirty, but there it is. It runs. So, I gotta clean the track a bit more, but that was just so you all know that, yes, the train does friggin' work. So, now the living room. This here is a futon. It folds up nicely and it stores mainly in that area there, but I just have it folded out because I thought I had company coming from Cache Creek last night. Apparently I didn't. And that's the TV that we would watch, and some of you wanted to know what the books it is that I read. So here is a look at the books that I read. Just a slow pan right there of what I got. Here's some more over here. Alrighty, some of you want to know about this. Yes, that is a gun. That is an air rifle. It shoots 177 pellets. That there is a bow that I shoot arrows with. That is a recurve bow, and right below that is my draw knife. The draw knife that I originally had when I first started at Pioneer Log Homes. That is it. This here is a cupboard that I made in high school. In grade 11 I made this cupboard. And that's all that I keep into it is Canadian Tire money and a few odds and ends. Some of you want to know about the desk that I made. Right there, that desk is sitting on a 3/4 inch piece of plywood that I had made the drawers out of. This is one piece of plywood, and from the scraps I was able to make this drawer. I had just enough material from the plywood left over to make those drawers, but that is it. And even though those are just screws for handles, it works quite nicely. Oh, some of you wanted to see the artwork which I do for painting, so I forgot to show you, but this here is a painting that I had done when I was in high school as well. And maybe you can get a better view of it right here if I went and did this. Just like that. This is a acrylic painting that I did in high school in Mr. Law's art class. That raven was actually painted by a girl whose name is Jessica Girodi. And as for the tools that I have in my closet here, these all belong to me from my own hard work. Oh. And just so some of you know, no, I do not rip my company off of tools. Those are my extension cords, and yes, those are my staplers. Everything about my house belongs to me. I don't steal. I'm not a thief. So there you go. That is another tour of the inside of my house. Some of you had questions that you wanted to ask me, and just by looking at things, I think I answered them. Yeah, so there you go. Have a good day.